Hey everyone, Livy here, back with another video, and today I am very excited to show off this deck. This is the Exile Tarot. This was a Kickstarter, okay? I mean, you can get it, I think, for purchase now anyways, but this was a Kickstarter that I got from Whoa Studios. They are the same people who did the Monsoon Tarot. And I took this out because you guys can just see. Oh, actually, this deck might be slightly taller. This is the Monsoon Tarot. This deck might be slightly taller. This is the mini Monsoon. Same creator, okay? Decided to come out with another deck called the Exile Tarot. This is my Monsoon mini. I do have the fuller size too, but this is a Monsoon. And they decided to come out with the Exile Tarot. But as you can see, I have the mini versions of this deck, and I'm going to show them off today. But it was a Kickstarter, and because I got the, because I did Kickstarter, I was able to get, first off, the tarot cloth that you see here. I wish I could take a picture of all of it, but I cannot. It is huge, but it is so beautiful. I love this tarot cloth. Came with the tarot cloth, because of the level I purchased at. I also got this like flashcard thing. I haven't taken this out, but it says, it says its number on it. This is a flashcard. It says the Exile returning to myself. It has a little bit of Whoa Studio. It also came with this bookmark, I guess, of one of the cards, the tarot cloth, and 2 decks. Now, see, that was the thing with this. I will say, what's up with this Kickstarter is that this deck has 2 editions, okay? It has the Awakened edition and it has the Silent edition. And you were not allowed to just take one of these. They had them together. So you either had to buy the 2 standard of this, right? Like the Awakened and Silent, the minis like I did, or the deluxe, and they both came with 2. I think now if you buy it directly from them, you can buy them separate. So the reason that I decided to do mini is, well, you guys know, 1, I love mini decks. This mini Monsoon is the perfect size to literally take everywhere. Like, this is one of, as you can see, it's kind of beat up and stuff too. This deck literally went to India with me. It's very easy to take travel size. The other reason why I decided to get just a mini was, 1, it was cheaper to get the 2 bundles of these, and also because through the minis, I will eventually decide if I want to get one of these editions in a bigger size. So that is why I got minis. But if you also, like me, like mini decks, I'm going to show you what the mini looks like, because each version of this deck, the Exile Tarot, has different backing. So the mini has different backs compared to the standard, compared to the deluxe edition. And also just so you guys can see the differences between these. As you can see, because they are mini, I'm actually going to zoom us in so you can see this in full. But let's start by taking these out. This is going to be my first look of it. I'm very excited. I love this creator. The Monsoon Tarot is one of my all-time favorite decks, so I'm very excited to see how the Exile stacks up, basically. So this is, just so I don't remember, this is my Awaken box. Ooh, same beautiful cardstock. They have really good, I think, yeah, there you go. You guys can see in the light. It's this waffle texture linen. These are the backs of the mini. This is the Awakened. I don't know how I want to, or no, I'm going to flip them over, but for now, I'm going to take these both out. This is the Silent edition. I don't think they have, yeah, no, same backs. So this is a Silent edition. And you're probably wondering, well, what is the point of having 2 different editions, right? Like, why do you have 2 different editions? And it's because when the Monsoon Tarot came out, there were people that complained because the deck had a combination of people with faces and this kind of thing, where people did not have faces. And there were people who didn't understand that the reason why that was with the Monsoon Tarot is because it's showing you the dreamlike quality of things. I think the creator did 2 editions so that people who like the dreamlike quality could just get this one, But if they wanted faces, they could get this one. I'm pretty sure that's why there's 2 editions. But anyways, we're going to compare them. I'd probably give opinions about which one I like more. There might be some where I like that has no faces. And there might be some where I like that there are faces. I don't know. I'm very interested to see this. There are slight variations, though, as you can see already from looking at the full card. So let's zoom this in. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm going to be like doing, oh, hang on. Okay, sorry, I had to pause it briefly. Anyways, we are zoomed in super close so you guys can see the 2 different versions. Awaken, Silent. As you can see, there are slight variations that I find really, really interesting. So right off the bat, this is our full card. In the Awaken, as you can see, it is a more cheery scene. This figure is coming out of the darkness to, you know, feel a bit of light. Whereas this figure is trying to find the sun after being cast in darkness for so long. So it's really interesting to see these 2 dynamics, you know. Really, really, really fascinating. But this is the 2 different versions. I won't compare it every time. I don't think every card will have that much variations. But as you can see, it's already apparent with our Fool here. But we're going to go in and we're going to flip through all the cards. Again, same great quality linen cardstock. This actually has a pretty good bend for a mini. It's the right core thickness. I really like Woe Studios cardstock. Monsoon Tarot was exactly the same. This doesn't really... the way the minis are is they're very well constructed. They don't bend that bad at all. So really, really good, just so you know. But anyways, that's that. Let's get into the rest of these cards because this will take a little bit of time. So this is the Magician. I'm not seeing any variations, big ones here, except maybe the face, but it's very tiny. The Magician. Like it though. Oh, and this High Priestess is so cool. Don't know if you guys can tell. Obviously, in the Silent edition, she is more shrouded in darkness. But even in the Awakened, it is very, very cool. So I'm digging this. Now, this one is very cool, too. The Empress almost gives off High Priestess vibes, too. The Empress, of course, in our Silent edition, has a shrouded face. But even with the face, very cute. I don't know yet. Some of the Silent edition has some very interesting choices. But I like seeing the faces in this one, too. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick a favorite. This is Emperor. Oh my goodness, this is cool. Do you see? That's a heart, right? That looks like a heart there. Oh, this Emperor is so cool. This creator really understands interesting dynamics about the Emperor. There's more I could say, but I don't want this to be a full walkthrough. This is just my first impressions, but I'm really digging this deck already. Both of them, I guess. Okay. We have the Hierophant. Do I have a favorite? I think I actually do kind of like the Awakened edition better, the Hierophant's face. But really cool. Oh, so beautiful. I like the lovers here. Very cute. I think I do like the Awakened face a little better. But very, very cute. Very, very cute. This creator, I love their art. I'm sorry. I'm one of those. I do like it a lot. It's really, really cool. Okay. This is our Chariot. Interesting differences here. So, of course, in the Silent edition, the face is obscured, but you also can't see really that background city very much. Whereas in the Awakened edition, it's very clear that they're leaving behind ruins. I think I like this one more, but they're both very, very cool. Ooh, look at the strength. This is so interesting. Oh my goodness, I like it. I don't know. Do I have a favorite here? I kind of like this one a little more, but I don't know if I like the faces 100% in this one. But the detail, and especially because this one has the detail of the heart in the TV screen. That's really cool. The Hermit. Wow, this is so dark and moody. I am all here for it though. Very, very cool. Slight differences. Oh, interestingly, this Wheel of Fortune is not very different. But you know what this reminds me of? Oh my God, this creator really understands something. I'm pretty sure these are the same, and this Wheel of Fortune is really cool. What I'm noticing is this reminds me very much of Tartarus in, I think it's Tartarus in Greek mythos, where, you know, where all the souls go down from Hades. It kind of gives those vibes to me. That's really interesting. Okay. Oops. We've got Justice. Wow. The coloring, it's very slight. The coloring on this is slightly lighter. This is more shrouded. This one has more details here. Very cool Justice, though. Not too different. But this one has the book in it. I think I kind of like this one a little more. I don't know. Ooh, we have the Hangman. Wow, I like that it's a mermaid. Both are very cool, though. This one's slightly lighter. This one's a little darker. Wow. Both are... I'm sorry, this creator's done it again. I'm impressed. I am digging this deck. I will probably be using this... I don't know. The other issue is now that I have two little ones, like, what do I do about them? Like, which do I use more? Do I use both together? Like, I don't know what to do here. I'm sorry. I keep accidentally bumping into the cloth. It's so big that it keeps, like, messing everything up. Anyways, let's go back into it. We have Death. Oops. We have Death here. Oh, they are both very interesting. One is like a more darker version of Death, and the other one is showing more of that like rebirth aspect. Both are very cool though. And we have Temperance. Very interesting Temperance in both of these. One's more watery. The other one has more air about it. I don't know. Or earth, I mean. Both are very cool. Oh, look at this Devil. And it's interesting, both of these don't have faces. Do you see that? They both don't have faces, but one has the eye opened, watching, but the other has the tongue and what looks almost like a... Is that like the devil symbol on there? Those are both very interesting. I don't know which I like more. I like them, though. Okay. And we have our Tower. Interesting. Look at this. It's like a book. This one's obviously more on fire. This one has more of like that spiritual enlightenment. Both very interesting takes. Okay. Wow. I don't see much different. Oh, there is a little bit. This one has a starrier sky. This is our star card. Interesting that the face is obscured here. I don't know. I kind of like this one a little more. Beautiful, though. And we have the Moon. Oops. I'm like accidentally grabbing two. The Moon. It's interesting that in this one there's a heart attached to it, whereas this one... Is that a heart? It looks almost heart-shaped. I can't tell. I think it is. The heart, whereas this one actually has the moon. Really interesting. Okay. The sun. Both are beautiful. This one's a little brighter than the sun, but it's really cute. As you can see, it's like paints. They're painting what they see. Very, very beautiful. We have Judgment. Ooh, now this is definitely very Greek mythos. As you can see, this looks like Charon carrying across souls. This is really cool. I don't know which I like more because this one has like the hand in peace in the background, but this one's showing the funeral. Oh, they're both equally creepy, but I love it. I love the art of this. Okay. And then finally, we have the world. Wow, 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 wow. Both are very cool. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to be impressed for the end of time. I think, I don't know. I just love this creator's art. They are so interesting and surreal. It's very great. And by the way, as you guys noticed, this mini does not have a guidebook. It's a lot about your intuition. There is an online guidebook, though, I think I can use, but it doesn't come in the minis. There's no guidebook. So just be prepared. This is more of a deck you use your intuition on, just like kind of the Monsoon was, to be honest. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. Pretty similar. One has more music notes and a longer, I guess, tail kind of thing going on here. But very cool. We have the Two of Wands. This face is shrouded, of course. Both of these are pretty similar. This is the Three of Wands. This one has more threads of fate, where this one has the fire and light. And yet this one is fiery. I don't know, they're both very interesting. The Four of Wands. Very cute. I think I like this one a little more, but very cute. These are the fours. Oops. The Five. Very similar. It's more the light. There's more light in this one. Ooh, just like this one, the Six of Wands. This one is interesting. This one's a darker victory. This one's a lot lighter. Okay. The Seven. Look at this person. Or is it two people? Their faces are so funny in this one. But they're like dropping, what is that, like coal or rocks on them? Oh my goodness. Love it though. Okay, this is a more traditional 8, not always my favorite. I liked what they did with the 8 in the Monsoon more, but not bad. Pretty much the same. Maybe this one has more music notes. The Nine of Wands. There's a little more lightness in this one, but I'm not seeing much else. Really cool card, though. Now this one's the biggest difference. The Ten of Wands. Well, not biggest, but as you can see, the world is burning down around them, but one of them has a white cloak and the other has a black. I don't know which I like more. I have to think on this one. I do like the raven, though, in this, but this one shows the semblance of them flying away, so interesting stuff. Now it's time for our court cards. Let's see which one I will like more. The Page of Wands. I think I do like seeing the face more because it gives you more expression and more idea of the page. The Knight. I mean, you see the face on the Knight, but do I like it more than this like faceless one? I don't know. But they're ready to go in action. The Queen, very beautiful Queen. And the King. Both of them are pretty cool, actually. Okay, after the wands, it takes us, into the swords. Let's look at them. Pretty much, yeah, almost the same. This one has more flaming hair, though, I guess, but I like both. Oh, this is very interesting, the differences between these two. Okay, Two of Swords. This person had their arm chopped off, and they're facing towards the swords, trying to figure out if they can cross. Whereas this person's been already cut in the back, and they're walking away. Very different meanings for this, but really, really cool. Really, really cool. Ooh, okay. This is the 3. It's a little different of a 3. Still has like the traditional swords plunged into a heart, but it's more like this mannequin figure. One's a little more brutal than the other, though, but really cool. Ow. Sorry, I saw a cat face and I was like, yes. Definitely like this one more just because it actually shows the cute kitty's face. Taking a rest after studying. Very cute. Ooh, 5 of Swords. Wow. This is a really interesting one. Oh my goodness. I like it though. Okay. We have the 6. They're walking away or doing the journey out. Beautiful. Just beautiful art. We have the 7. Is that? I can't tell. Are those? The cat is hiding behind the back. I don't know what the significance there is, but I have to sit with this card a little more, but it's really interesting of a take on the 7. Oh, we have the 8. It almost looks like they're with the film looking thing. It looks like they were an actress at some point in time. And now everything's in shambles. That's a really interesting take. And the 8. The 9. Really, really interesting. One has, of course, more the lightning, the drama. The other doesn't. Really fascinating. Okay. We have the 10. This is a very different 10 than like any 10 I've seen. The person's... Oh, there's a person dead. Never mind. There's like a person that was dead down there. But I don't know. But then there's someone else going through the door. Like, did they kill them? Did they stumble on this scene? It's like a Narnia situation. Really, really interesting. Oh, this is the bookmark person. This is our page. Really different, interesting page. Still not sure which one I like more, but very cool. Ooh. This Knight of Swords. Very serious looking. I do kind of like seeing the face here for this one. Ooh, look at this queen. There's a lot of drama with this queen. I do kind of like the look on the face of this queen. Okay. And the King of Swords. Okay. I like the ice thingies here, but I really like the drama of the faces and the swords here. They have like the right emotions. Really, really interesting. This card kind of reminds me of Jon Snow too. That's kind of funny. Okay. Now we are in to the cups. We have the Ace of Cups. I don't see too much of a difference, just like the flower thing here. We have the 2. I like seeing the faces here more because you get the kitty face. Very, very cute. Oh, interesting of a decision here. For the Three of Cups, they actually have some faces and some not faces. I wonder what the significance of that is, whereas these are more universal. Really, really, really interesting. Okay. We have the Five of Cups. This figure hiding. Two different figures, but interesting. Okay. We have... Oh, wait, no, that wasn't the 5. Sorry, that was the 4. This is the 5. Jesus, I can't even count correctly. This is the 5. Sorry, that was the 4. I kind of like that this has more of the stuff in there. Okay, now we're on to the 6. Ooh. Oh, I was going to say this. I was going to say, oh, this is almost the same scene, but this person's eyes are covered. But really interesting take on the 6. Okay, we have the 7. Interesting. I kind of like that this is a little different of a 7, but you still see choices being made. Like, what door do they go through? Oh, I really like that. Like both of them. Okay. 8 of Cups. Wow. Really interesting 8s. But it's good. It gets the message across. I like it. Oh, the 9 of Cups. I think this one gives you the more usual message of the 9. This one's a little different. This one, it's like, I don't know which is better. I kind of like this one a little bit more. Oh, and then the 10 of Cups are showing a happy family. Most of the faces are covered, though, in both of these. Very interesting. This one actually shows more the cup overflowing, and this one doesn't. Really interesting. Okay. The Page of Cups. They're a fun page. Cute. The dancing bunnies. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh, both are very interesting. I do like seeing, I think for the court cards, I do mostly like seeing the faces. They have really good expressions, which is kind of important when you have court cards in general. So I do like this one a little more. Oh, wait. Yeah, that was a knight. Sorry. This is the queen. Oh, such a cool queen. Very good. And the king. I like his face here. I do like seeing the faces on these ones. So I do like this king. Very, very cute. Okay. And finally, guys, we are in our last suit. I'm excited. So far, I can tell you I am a fan of both of these. I don't know. I'm almost tempted, and I know that's not what you're supposed to do, but I'm almost tempted to like scramble up the two and like pick favorites from this one and just put them as one deck. But I know you're not supposed to do that, and that would be very confusing down the road. But very, very tempting to do that. Anyways, this is the Ace of Pentacles. Very pretty. Shut up. Wow. This is so cool. This is a Two of Pentacles, and I have to say I'm digging this one more because, wow, look at that face. Look at those elements. That is so fascinating. I really like that. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Very cute. I like more of the faces on this one. Wow. Ooh, the Four. Both of them kind of show the greed here on the Four, the miserly energy, but the face on this one is really good. But then I kind of like the blackbirds more. I don't know. Both are cool. Oh, okay. We have the Five. They're almost the same. You can kind of see little faces here. This almost gives me hermit vibes. That's really interesting. Really cool. Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles. I don't know which I like more here. I don't know if I like how this face is kind of like smirking. It kind of gives off like the here peasant vibes, whereas this one is more neutral. Not sure how I feel. Okay. We have the Seven. They're pretty similar. This one, it's really just like the face. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. The Eight of Pentacles, for some reason, is underwater. And they're like making the pentacles like sand dollars, maybe? That's kind of cool. Oh, I don't know. I really like this. I don't know if I like the robot person, though, or if I like the actual person. I kind of like that there's an actual person, and they look like happy to do their work. Yeah. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, I do like this one a little more, the Awaken one. I just dig in the witch hat and everything. It's really just that. Okay. Ooh, the 10. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Wow. Randomly burping. Sorry about that. I do. I don't know. Do I like seeing the cat faces here? Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Student. Very student-y in this one. I like it. I think I do like seeing the faces for the court cards. That's my final conclusion. That was the only thing about the Monsoon Tarot that kind of bothered me. They didn't have their faces. But anyways, or not all of them had faces. But this Knight of Pentacles is a total badass. I really like this. Super, super, super cool. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I like her face here. I think overall I do like seeing, yeah, the faces. What? Okay. Oh, there's alternative cards. What the hell? Okay, this deck actually has more cards than I thought. Wait a second. We're going to have to look at those. But first, look at this King of Pentacles. In this card, he's such a nerd, but I like it. Wow. I do enjoy. These are all good. Now this, oh, okay, wait in a second. Duh, the Monsoon Tarot did this too. So this deck has alternative cards, which means that if some of these, you know what I did? I just literally, I kept mine in. I don't care. So there's like more chances of getting, of course, like Justice or whatever from the Monsoon. Let's see. This one has 4 extras, okay. Each of these has 4 extras. So let's look at this. So this is another Ace of Wands. Oh, this is a more traditional Ace of Wands. So they did, I'm assuming these are all the aces then. So these are more traditional. I do like this a lot. They're the same, pretty much, right? I'm not seeing a difference. Same with the Ace of Swords. This is like more Rider-Waite-Smith aces, but I'm really digging how they're drawn. These are all the same, yeah. Ace of Cups. And Ace of Pentacles. Wow, okay. So, wow. I'm digging this. I'm digging this a lot. I might zoom out again, sorry. I don't know if I like seeing my hands all close up, but wow, I am digging this deck a lot. There is a part of me that is very, very, sorry, I'm going to zoom out. That is, or oops, sorry, other way. There is a part of me that is very tempted to pick favorites from each of these and blend them to make that one deck I want. But would that be bad? There's two different editions. Should I be mixing them? I'm going to get confused if I do that. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, but I love the interpretation of this one. Oof, but I love the interpretation of that one. So it's very hard to choose. But now that you guys have seen the artwork, I'm going to show you how easy this is to shuffle. This is like, I know I have small hands, so this mini also works for me, but it is super easy to riffle. Not riffle, sorry, I overhand. But I feel like if you riffle, that might be a little harder because they're smaller. But the cardstock is so delicious that you wouldn't have, I don't think you would have that bad of a problem. I don't know. I don't riffle shuffle, guys. But as you can see, to overhand shuffle this deck is no problem. I think overall, I did like seeing more of the faces in the Awakened edition, but the Silent had some really interesting dynamics going on in some of them, in some of those cards. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get a full, maybe, but I have like two versions, I guess, of these minis, and I absolutely love it. This creator has done it again for me. I forget their name, but I love the world that they create. I love the way their mind works. It's so intuitive and interesting and surreal and fantastical. And if you are someone who likes decks like that, I think this artist is really doing something innovative. And I wish that more tarot creators kind of thought in that way, like to try to do things that are more interesting and different. So I think that this creator does a really great job of that. Honestly, based on what I saw, I don't think you would go completely wrong going with either one, whether you did Awaken or Silent. They both had really fascinating takes on the cards. I think it'll come down more to, do you like seeing more of the faces, or do you like more shrouded faces, right? And that'll determine which you go with. Now, I got the minis, of course, and I know not everyone will want a mini, but if you like a mini, I would say these are great sizes for traveling. If you don't like minis, I think now that you've seen what the cards at least look like, because the images on this side are the same for all the editions, right? Whether you have the Awaken or the Silent, still going to be the same. It's just the backs that'll be different in the other version. And the standard size is a great size too. Again, I have the standard Monsoon because I just wanted eventually seeing the images a little bigger because I love the Monsoon so much. I don't know with this one. It's going to be a very hard choice to decide about if I ever decide to get a big version. It would have to be down the line because the decks in question were also more expensive. But I like having these mini ones for now. But I'm obsessed with the art. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all again next time. But that is all for now. Bye.